Hello everyone. Hello beautiful sisters, strong and unstoppable women, rich and complete, abundant ladies. How are you all doing today? I'm so excited to be jumping on here live today for this beautiful transmission. So I was supposed to go live on here the other day, and what happened is that I instead mistakenly went live on my profile thinking that I was in here. So today I just thought of like, okay, let me just jump on, and I have a beautiful transmission that is coming through, something powerful. And if you are called, if you feel like you're the called one, the chosen one, in that is called to go first and to blaze a trail and be the first one doing something, if you identify as that person who is doing something that no one in your family has ever done, who is breaking boundaries, doing limit. It could be the first getting married, it could be the first having a partner, it could be the first starting a business. Hi everyone, thank you for jumping on. Please let me know where you're watching from. If you're catching me live, hashtag live, and if you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. So if you are that person and you know that you are called to go first, you are called to, you know that you've been doing some things that are not common with either the people around you or from your family, from your bloodline. And I'm going to talk especially financially. If you are, you know that you are, breaking financial pattern, or you are being the first entrepreneur, you are being the first to start something in your life, in your business. Hi Marie-Charlotte, merci, bonjour, comment vas-tu? Hope you can hear me very well in French and you can understand me. Thank you so much for being here. So, and how is France today? Hope France is great. Okay, so if you identify as that person who has been called to do something different, to do something that you know that no one in your family has ever done, or not just in your family, but maybe in your clan, in your bloodline, maybe in your tribe, maybe from your country, then this live stream is specifically dedicated to you. And I'm doing this live stream to share with you all because I've been going through a lot of challenges personally in my life, and I just want to share where the challenges have been coming from. And being someone who is going first without evidence, with no one, me not seeing anyone doing what I am doing, me not seeing anyone daring, me not seeing any person from Cameroon, not just Cameroon but from Africa, in this industry thriving and doing the things that I am doing. It's challenging, right? It's very challenging. And one thing that I just want to share with you is that, which is what I've been learning as being the lead, the leader, the person who is going first, the person who is going to those places where there's no road, and you have to step into the bushes and clear the roads and clear the roads and clear the roads, and you have to be willing to be vulnerable, to hurt yourself, to go beyond limits, just to be able to pave the way for others. So if you are the lead, if you know you are the lead, then this live stream is specifically for you. Now, with love, with joy, I want to share that with you, that even you identify in any way as the person who has been called or who is doing something that no one has been called, who has been doing in their life. Hello, princess. I got distracted by you. Thank you for joining. And if this is resonating, you just let me know in the comment. I love when we participate on the live and we are sharing and all the things. So if you are the lead, I want you to know that this is a calling. It's a calling, and it's not a calling that is given to everyone. And even though it's a calling, it doesn't mean that it's easy. It doesn't mean that you wake up every day, you feel like you want to do it. It doesn't mean that every day you're going to be motivated. And it doesn't mean that it's going to come easy. It actually means that it's going to be the most difficult. It's going to be the most challenging, because you are showing up out there and you are going to pave the way, and you want to start creating something. Spider-Man is tired? Oh, that's great. Okay, love you. Okay. My little man just interrupted. All right, so it means that you are someone that God has seen you qualified, and he has equipped you both spiritually, both emotionally, and both physically to be able to lead. It means you are a leader, and not just every kind of leader, but you are the one who is called to go first. You're called to go first in your business. You're called to go first. Maybe it could be being the first entrepreneur in your family. It could be being the first person to get married. It could be being the first person to make 10K months. It could be the first person being able to do what you're doing, like me, right? I don't have any evidence. I don't have any person that I look up to as an anchor for me to believe. So this means that when you are the lead, it's going to be more difficult for you than every other person. When you are the person going first, when you are the one that has to create the way where there is no way, the stamina that you are called, you desire, you're supposed to have, has to be stronger. And the self-leadership ability that you need in yourself to be able to pull through has to be more and better than that of someone who already has a way paced for them. So what I mean by that is like something like, I totally create my business purely organic, from Africa, from Cameroon. I am black and English is my second language. 2 years ago I was homeless. I'm a single mom, and I have not seen any single woman who is African, who is doing the kind of work I do, and who is making the kind of money I'm making. I have not seen any woman from Africa, not just Cameroon, but Africa as a continent, doing what I do as this. And I know that it's my calling. I am called to pave the way. I am called to lead the women here to rise up and step in their power, and not just women here, but women all over the world, to see that their circumstances doesn't determine their result. They can ground themselves in who they are, in their calling, and they can make money. They can step into the abundance, and they can create a life for themselves and their family that is better than what they have right now. But what I don't tell you about this is that it's not easy, because I wake up every day and I wish that I could have one woman somewhere who is the evidence that I need to hold on to. I wish I could see another woman from Cameroon making 50K months, 100K months online. I wish I could see another person who had a company registered in the US and is doing all of these things despite all the physical limitations that we have. Every day I wish that. And it used to be hard. I used to cry about it. But until the day I discovered that the reason why there is no evidence for me out there, the reason why it's more difficult for me to believe that I can make 100K because of my own limitations, which are around me, which I don't let to stop me. The reason why I believe it's more challenging for me is because there is no one who has gone first. And then God asked me, who do you expect to go first if you're not the one? And when you are called to go first, you have to become the evidence you're looking for. You stop looking for evidence outside. You stop looking for, oh, who has done it? You stop thinking nobody in my family has done it, so I can't. And you put all that away and you start being the evidence. Because when you become the evidence, that you are going to be the anchor that other people are going to need to hold on to actually go after their own dreams. And trust me, being the lead comes with you being able to lead yourself, because it's like you're getting in the forest, in the middle of a forest, and there's bushes everywhere, and you want to create this big pathway. You want to blaze a trail. You want to create a new way. You want to create a new way of doing things, but then everywhere is grass. So nobody is there to tell you, hey, I'm holding your hand, come through because I've walked this road. Even the people, my coaches, are people. We don't have the same challenges. For example, maybe their challenges is, oh, I don't have clients. But there are days I wake up, my challenges is simple electricity. There are days I wake up, my challenges is simple internet connection. I can't even connect, even though I have a message to put out there. There are days I wake up and it's like, this is all different because it's everything around me and there's so much struggle. There are gunshots. I'm literally hiding, and I'm on coaching course with my client. They hear gunshots all around. My problems are different. But then as a lead, as someone who is called to pave the way, what do? Do I now say, oh, okay, I've come to this place where there is nobody who has ever passed this road. There's no road created here. I'm going to stop because this is too much. Yes, you can get there. You can get to that point. And it's okay if at times you feel like you get there because you don't have anyone that has gone before you. And it's okay because at times you are not equipped with the tools to dig the trees and cut the grasses and break them and scrape the road. You don't have the excavators, and maybe you don't have the machete. You don't have all the things to cut down all those barriers and limitations. And this is why when you ground yourself in your power, and in those moments where you feel like giving up, you remind yourself of who you are. And you remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing. Because like I always say, when you are the lead, it's not about you. It's not just about you and your family. It's not just about you making money. Your business becomes bigger. It becomes a mission. It becomes a mission because you know you are going out there to be the evidence that someone else tomorrow is going to need. You're creating a road so that someone else tomorrow doesn't have to go through what you went through in order to achieve their results. You become that house that people come into and they feel safe. So, but it's not easy. And as the lead, you need to know how to lead yourself, because you need to know how to create evidence for yourself. Nobody is going to give you the evidence. And if you know psychology very well, you know that subconscious mind works on evidence. There is nothing you're ever going to create or believe if you don't have evidence for it. So what do I do when I say, okay, I believe I can have $1 million month from Africa? And then when I look around, and then there's nobody who's ever done it in here with my circumstances. What do? I unplug myself, I step in my power, and I rise above my circumstances. I lead myself out of that circumstances. And you take your power back from whatever thing you give it to, and you tell yourself, I know nobody has ever done it, but I don't want someone else to ever say this again tomorrow, because I am here to change things. I am here to blaze the trail. I'm here to break the rules, and the pattern must end with me. This is a call for my family must step into abundance. My families must step into a realm where if we normalize entrepreneurship and we normalize women making money, we normalize women coming up and say, I just had $1 million day. We normalize women who are women of colors, and that is my story for myself. And I'm like, I'm tracing the blade. And today I was on the call with a soul sister, Jen McCarthy. God bless her for being in my life. God just divinely connected us, and we just decided to support each other. And one of the things I was like, I'm so confused right now. I just feel like I'm in this place where I don't know what should I be offering and all of that. And she said, Sunita, remember, part of your mission, part of your assignment here on earth is to blaze the trail, and it's to show women of Africa that they can break the poverty that they grew up in, and that they can change things, because here is what we need. This is it. This is what we need. And this is the same story for you, and this is the same story for your family. You can choose to say that, okay, it ends with me, or you can choose to say that I can't because no one has ever. But when you choose to take the lead, trust me, one thing I can guarantee you is that you step into your mission. And because you've stepped into your legacy mission, you take part in your own place in the ascension and the evolution of the world where no one else can ever do it for you. And the people who do big things are the people who go first. You don't wait for someone to go first. You don't wait for someone to create the way for you. You don't sit down and wait when it feels safe. Because most of the time, the reason why most of us don't take our place as the lead, and we don't own it. We don't own it that I am the lead. I am the lead in my family. This is upon me, and we personalize it and we live in this mission. Is simply because we are afraid that if we go, we are going to fail because no one has ever succeeded. But one thing I always say is, girl, I prefer to fail while trying than to sit down and watch my dream crash. And I know that even if I fail, I'm going to be okay. I can lead myself through failure. I can lead myself through not knowing the road. I can lead myself through coming to knowing that, okay, that is where I am, and getting in the middle of the forest, like we said before, and then everywhere is dark and I don't know what to do. I can lead myself because I believe in my power. I don't believe in that my circumstance is what is going to create this. I believe that I am the trailblazer. I believe that I am that I am. I am. You are, because you are. And it's a call. And one thing I learned is that the moment you step into that calling, that is the moment you step into abundance. Because now it's no more, your mission is no more limited to yourself and your selfishness and your ego and just you wanting to yourself to be comfortable. It becomes a movement. And you can't lead a movement and you don't step into abundance. And this is when money become your master. This is when people come to you and money become your master, because now you are living this mission that is bigger than you. And when the mission is bigger than you, when your vision is bigger than you, it sustains you and it carries you. And you stop trying to carry it, because this is what most of us do about our businesses. And this is still because our businesses is still from the place of, I need to make money. Where's my next sales going to come from? Where's my next client? Instead of, what do I want to change? What am I going first? I want to go first for something. I want to trade the blaze. When your mission is bigger than you, the vision carry you, and no more you trying to carry the vision. And when sales come in or sales don't come in, that place on the inside is still fuel, because now you know who you are and you know why you are here. So if you are called, girl, to be the lead, oh my God, BC, you're there, gorgeous. Oh my God, I love you so much. Thank you. She said this. Oh my God, this is this is my assignment. Go first. Yes. This is the conversation you've been having. Yes. This is the conversation. Because when you are the lead, honestly, you must know that there are challenges that comes with the lead. And when you are the lead, you don't have anyone to support you. And most people who are not leads, even mentors, even coaches, even the people we hire, they may not understand us. And this is what I noticed, that with all my mentors and all my coaches, most people still can't get it. Because it's like, I'm blazing the trail. Do you see where I come from? Do you know what the power it takes for me to actually be able to do what I do? So this is your mission. This is the assignment. And the moment you say yes to it, money becomes your servant. You stop serving money, you serve people, and money flows to you with ease. And this is the level of consciousness that when you step into, everything that you need, require, comes to you, and you stop trying to get money, and money start coming to you. So for me, this is what I'm here for. I know I'm here to blaze a trail. And I'm also here to help you and hold your hand to become the evidence that everyone else needs to hold on to their dream. The evidence that tomorrow, your sisters, your family, the people of your color, women of color like me, I desire to be that woman that one day, they're like, hey, I can do this because Sonita did it. But you must say yes to yourself first, and you must go first. You must be willing. And one of the biggest things that you need to know is that you also need that support as the lead. And this is why, honestly, I've had this container in my heart for a very long time. And please don't go. Let me just share with you something. Back in March, I really wanted to launch this container because I felt the call to actually do this and do this for women. But then my mind set in. There's so much that set in. And then I started, oh my God. But then the more that I've been able to walk by myself, disconnect from everything else, and just focus on where I'm going and seeing how I can lead myself, the more I see that we need this collective. It's a collective of women who are willing to become the evidence. The women who know that they are going first. The women who know they don't have any evidence. And other people may celebrate 100K, 20K, but they are not from the same history as you. And your pattern is different from theirs. And when you know you're called to break that pattern, you have to be stronger than that pattern. And this is why I've put together this mastermind. It's called the Lead Mastermind, and it's for the women who are willing to go first. I've been wanting to launch this forever. Everyone on my team was like, Sunita, do it. And for a long time, I've been like, oh, okay. And as a result of that, the Lead Mastermind is for you who know you're breaking the trail. You're blazing the trail. You're called to break the pattern. You're called to go first. And then at times it's so difficult because no one understands you. And what we are going to do in this container, because this is it's not a coaching program, it's a container, and it's an experience where we are going to be able to hold our hands. And this is not just for you, it's for me as well, and it's for us as a collective. I want a place where we can come together and be like, okay, we are blazing this trail. And I'm going to be there to support you and other women to support you. And this is a high-level mastermind. It's a very high-level mastermind for us. It's time for us to support each other because no one is going to understand what it takes to be the lead until they are the lead. And I can tell you that I know how it feels. And this is why I'm creating this safe space for the women who are called to be the lead. And it's a mastermind. So here's the thing. If it's a 6-month high-level mastermind, you get group mastermind calls. We get rolling Voxer. You have anything, you drop it on Voxer. I come anytime and coach you. So it's almost like my closest to my highest level mastermind. And in there, we are going to be together for this time to lead ourselves and to say yes to ourselves every day and every time, and go first and go again and fail and rise up and go and keep working and keep paving the way and keep cutting down the trees, keep breaking the glasses and using our machetes and building our muscles, resting and rising up again and again. This is the collective. This is the generation. And we can't wait anymore because no one is coming to save us. And no one is going to create the evidence for us. And also, I decided to create a beautiful, beautiful membership. So this is my monthly membership. And it starts at $333. And here you have access to everything that I've ever created. Both in the past and the future. Meaning all my courses, you get premium clients mastermind, like that's the pre-recording, it's like 60 videos and more. You get the permission, you get all the master classes that I've ever created and all the short group programs, everything. And it's a monthly subscription. So the moment you stop, and you can get out anytime, but the moment you stop, you lose access to all the things. So it starts at $333. Now I'm sharing in here because I have not shared this out there on my Facebook profile. I really wanted to share with you ladies in this community first, because I know that we are raising a collective of women who are willing to go first, women who want to become the evidence. So if you want to be the evidence, the membership is for you. And then the high-level mastermind is for you if you want close proximity, private coaching, mastermind course, and everything. And one thing I just want, like a mastermind, because you get to be coached by the coach and other women. So this is a high-level support for you, for me, and for us. And like I said, this is not just for you alone, it's for me, because I also need that place where I can run to. I say, hey, my ladies, today I felt like doing this, and then it's hard. And then we lead ourselves together, and then we grow together, and then we evolve together, and then we rise together, and then we step in our power. And we are like, this vision is not going to fail in my hands. It can't fail in your hands. You are the one. You are the one called for this time to break that financial pattern and to step into abundance. If you don't, who will? If you're waiting for the evidence, who is going to create it? So you are the call. You are the chosen one. And it's no mistake that you are listening to this right now. You are the called one to go first. It's God's calling to you to go first. And it's God's calling to change things for the better. Hi, Chandra. Oh my God, sis, it's been a pretty while. I don't want to say I've not seen you, because for some reasons I get notified at time, but I miss you so much. So you can just catch the replay and rewind and see what we've been talking about. So if you want the link, the details for any of this, please shoot me a DM, and I am gonna we are gonna have a beautiful conversation. And also there's one spot open for a 12-month private mentorship with me. Now you all know that my private clients are like next level. I have private clients celebrating, you know, all the big things. I don't even want to call figures because I don't want you to work with me because of figures. I want you to work with me because you feel the call and you feel that you're part of this movement, the movement of the leaders. And when we talk about the leaders, we are not talking about the leaders who lead other people. We talk about the leaders who lead themselves to go first and then hold the hands of others to follow. So if you resonate with one, private mentorship, this is where we grow, we rock, we roll. It's beautiful. And it's currently at $7,777 per month. So, or a one-time payment of $7,000. So I love you so much. And if this message resonates with you, please shoot me a DM. Let's just have a conversation. Let's just talk about it. Let's just deepen it. Even if you don't want to get into any program, let's just have that beautiful fellowship with one another. I love you so much and thank you for being part of this community. We are the lead and we go first. We are the lead and we create the evidence we are looking for because we are the evidence. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day.